you doing, baby? Don't skip nothing. No, play this. This the best album in the world, baby. Very peaceful. You know, just listen. Get some game. It'll take you far. I'm sorry, sweetie. You're better off without me. You're better off without me. But I love you now. Go on and cry. I've gave you so much knowledge now. Be glad that you are free. You're free, baby. Suck it to me. Oh. You know you're so beautiful. It really doesn't matter. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. When you left me. Yes, Lord. But I'm back. And I'm back.
Hey, welcome back to the Very Peaceful Podcast with your dog lip Capri Sun slurping ass. You know what I'm saying? You are very well tapped in with Organic Mikey, aka Uncle Mikey, aka the World Traveler, aka the Girl Dazzler, aka Plant Daddy, aka Human Daddy, BKA Propagation Poppy, CKA Nature Norteño. You know what I'm saying? I'm also known as the Smoothie Sordeño. You know what I'm saying? They call me the Kombucha Capo. You know what I'm saying? I'm the hiking Houdini. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Calathea connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I keep it motherfucking. Hey, I ain't even gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's your boy Uncle Mike saying some shit that you might like. You know what I'm saying? Staying very healthy and very wealthy because health is wealth. And I'm tapped in with my player, Gulf Coast partner, Pooh Pot.
You understand me, bro? You know what I'm saying? We out here on a punk rock, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Still getting it out the mud, you know, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Still campaigning, maintaining, put some paint where it ain't.
Come
you
on.
Understand me?
Saying with most K. Come on, man. Coming through with that spectacular vernacular, you know what I'm saying? Saying so spectacular, you know what I'm saying? The two kids that did, you know what I'm saying?
With some news you can use.
Come on, man. And you can't refuse. With some news you can use, you can't refuse it. If you do, you lose, you little punk ass bitch.
Little bitch.
Come on, man. I just want to challenge you and ask you how much water you drank today. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if you've read any books today.
What supplements and vitamins.
Come
you know
on,
what I'm
man.
saying? Like a British nigga, vitamins. Nigga. Yeah, that's how I'm rocking.
Yeah, you know, we just wanna implore you to read, to drink some water.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Put some greens, some fruits, some vegetables up in your body. You know what I'm saying? Maybe invest in some passive income, you know what I'm saying? Maybe try to start a business, you know what I'm saying? Look into how you can increase your credit score, you know what I'm saying? Look into how you can increase your motherfucking parental score, you know what I'm saying? Your relationship score, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, whatever you got to do. But we definitely appreciate that you're here with us, increasing our views, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you could be anywhere in the world, but you definitely are here with us, you know what I'm saying? And you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you, man. We definitely appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And hey, you are tuned into the Very Peaceful Podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can tap in with us and you can show support on various platforms, including Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, you know what I'm saying? Spotify. And that's just to name a few, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Lord. What's happening, Pooh?
Shit, we back at it like a motherfucking crack addict. You know
God
what I'm
damn,
saying?
like a crack addict. He been watching hella Snowfall, y'all.
Nigga, hell yeah.
He been watching hella Snowfall.
Nah, here and there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tried to watch the first season.
I built this shit brick by motherfucking brick.
I love the memes and shit, bro. But yeah, once I got to the second episode and the other nigga was raping that other dude, yeah, I just couldn't watch it.
See, I watched all of it, and I must have blocked that shit out of my memory because I don't even remember the fuck
that was
you're
from the
talking
first season, like. So
oh, I know what you're talking
when he was
about. I
trying to get the
remember.
work
Yeah,
that they
I
stole
blocked that out of my memory for sure.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
bro.
plot twist. Yeah,
Yeah,
spoiler
bro.
alert. Yeah,
I might should've just so I was like, yeah, bro, I don't know about this one.
He said maybe this ain't for me.
Yeah, but I mean, some people said it got better.
No, I did. It was definitely smooth. I've watched every episode. I watched it up until the recent season finale. Definitely a cool show. Crazy part about the main character Franklin, bro, is he's from England,
yeah.
And his ability to like cut that accent on and off.
Niggas are good at that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It made me look at his accent as being a little pretentious though.
Yeah.
During the show, like almost on some like Yeah, cuz where you from? Like, yeah, you know who he said taught him how to. You know who he said was his coach?
Who?
Fucking Trey D.
Oh, that's
no. Excuse me, not Trey D. Dub C, bruh. Dub C was his coach.
Damn.
Dub C was his vocal coach or whatever.
Trey D would be the voter. Who you low?
So yeah, kind of. I was like, man, fuck this nigga. But then I was like, all right, man, he cool. But yeah, man, welcome to the Very Peaceful Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, check us out. Follow us where we available. We are on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. You know what I'm saying? We want to implore you to brush your tongue. I don't know if you brushed your tongue today, but you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and brush your tongue and hit your shit with some TheraBreath, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much water you drank today, but bitch, get another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm off this Paloma right now, and don't you worry about it. I'm off this La Gloria, and sometimes it makes me want to look for a La Joria. You understand me? Yeah. Don't even worry. Don't worry nothing about that, though. That's a whole other topic. Listen, we're here for something very serious today.
High value man argument.
You said argument. Oh shit.
It's a debate because people have different definitions. You
High
have the
value
proponents
man.
and detractors. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we're gonna delve into that.
High value man.
And what it means to us, and just parts of the argument that the debate going on around it.
All right. So this got a little traction because, I would say that the term has more traction than before right now because there is a YouTubian.
Bro, shout out to Umar with the bars, bro.
He called him a YouTubian, bro. Not a Yakubian, but a YouTubian, bro.
Umar got beta male YouTubian.
He called him a YouTubian beta male. All right, so
that nigga Umar got some bars, bro.
Kevin Samuels is a YouTubian who's gone up over quarantine. You know what I'm saying? And he has coined the term and popularized the term high value man. And it made Pooh and myself want to talk to y'all about this because this is a very this ideology is something that a lot of men are very susceptible to, and we want to kind of clean it up and give y'all an unpopular opinion and some uncommon information. Sure. You understand me? Unpopular opinions and uncommon information. That's what we do here at the Very Peaceful Podcast. You know what I'm saying? So check this, right? So his definition of it is, you gotta have. You got to be earning six figures, 10K a month. He described it as you are surrounded by, you have a circle of niggas that make this kind of money. And people who make this kind of money or who are high value by his definition also consider you to be high value. You know what I'm saying? There were some other components to his definition, but for the purposes of our conversation, I feel like though that is enough detail for us to dive into what we have to unpack about this. You gotta make a certain amount of money. You gotta hang around people that make a certain amount of money, and people that make a certain kind of money recognize you as a nigga that has a certain kind of money. All right. So I don't know if y'all were already able to discern where I'm going with this. If you know my history, you already know where I'm about to go with this. Listen, man. Everything that we just said was materialistic. We talking about Word to Sinful. We talking about them green papers with them dead hypocrites on them.
Talk about it.
Come on, man. And if you think that my value as an individual, as a man, as a black man, you know what I'm saying, as a 32-year-old black man with the experience and wisdom that God has blessed me to see and make it through via his mercy, you know what I'm saying? If you think that would be defined by my salary, by the people that I associate with, and by the people that I associate with salary, then you must have a misunderstanding of what I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Pooh, what you about to say?
We want to say money is important, but it's not everything.
Come on, man.
It's necessary. Very necessary, but it ain't everything.
I'm gonna take it further than it ain't everything. More important than money is how you manage said money.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Man, this is y'all about to listen. What time is it? Look, I gotta take my time with this one. Listen, man. Look. So, Dan, what was the last thing I just said?
You said that money is how you manage your money.
Yeah, man. So check this out, man. So this is a prime example almost of what we saying here. So more important than you receiving the money is what you do with the money. And that's the matter of being a man. I'm going to tell you the difference. You can give a child $100,000. All right? It's a child. So because it's a child, they're going to do childish things, and they're going to spend this $100,000 on toys and motherfucking candy because they're a child. But they have this $100,000. They might even hang out with other kids that have $100,000, and those other kids and other people that have $100,000 might be like, you know what? That kid has $100,000. You understand me? Follow me. But this kid that has $100,000 just took this and spent it on candy and motherfucking bubble gum and toys. You understand me? Because he's a child. You having that money is not the important fact. The important fact is what you are going to do with it and your ability to manage such money. That comes with being a man. That comes with experience. That comes with insight. That comes with wisdom. That comes with knowledge. You understand me? So you simply just being you simply having money, that don't mean shit. You could fuck it off every month. I earn $100,000 a year, and every year I'm going into the next year fucking broke.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to manage shit because I'm not a motherfucking man. I earn $10,000 a month, and guess what? At the beginning of every month, I have zero fucking dollars because I fuck off my $10,000 every motherfucking month. You earning $10,000 doesn't mean shit. The manhood is improved with the earning. The manhood is proved with the distribution of said earnings. The manhood ain't simply in the obtain. The manhood is in the maintain. Stop fucking playing with me, man.
That's a fact.
The manhood ain't in the obtain. It's a part of it.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have that in you to even go obtain it. Yeah. Right? You gotta have that sense of manhood to even wanna go get that, to obtain it and have it under your possession. But it's not so much that as much as it is once you have it in your possession, how long will it be in your possession? What will you do with it now that it's in your possession? Is it about to be in your possession for 30 seconds and you could tell somebody tomorrow that you had $10,000 yesterday? Or do you have $10,000 now and this is just to add to the motherfucking, it's April, but you motherfucking $70,000 up? You understand me? And you just adding this to the pot. What are you going to do? How do you preside over that money? That's where you prove your manhood. That's where you prove your value. The value ain't in what you got. It's in what you do with what you got. Because God is going to bless you sometimes. Sometimes you ain't even got to do nothing and God is going to give you something. You could fall into that. You don't even have to be a man of value to fall into a role or a position where you're earning $100,000 a month. God could just bless you with that.
Yeah.
God could just bless you with that. So it ain't the manhood in obtaining that. God could just give that to you. You understand me? You could find a bag with $100,000 in it. I could, and you drive a nice car. I could motherfucking win a sweepstake and get a nice car. It ain't about the nice car. It's how I preside over this car. It ain't about the house. It's how I preside over it. It ain't about the income. It's how I preside over this income. It ain't about that bitch. It's about how you preside over that bitch. That's how you prove your manhood. Come on, man. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Pooh. It's been a minute, but it's been a minute, but ain't shit changed but the address, nigga.
Feel me?
Ain't shit changed but the address. We got a whole lot of it to give, nigga. Some more and some more, man.
Some
what?
Shit.
What?
Man, I'm gonna let y'all soak that up for a second, man. That's some real shit. And you know, I'll say some shit about this high value man shit, bro. Value is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of dudes who have some money, but they some scandalous ass people. Not only that, some of them are lame as hell. So you've seen all kind of men with money get cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
By the pool boy was knocking his old lady.
You talking about Diddy?
I'm talking about
say his name. Say his name. Diddy lost his bitch to the pool boy. Diddy lost Cassie to the pool boy. Say his name.
I
Diddy.
want to put him out there.
Fucking Revolt. We saying it all.
Damn.
Yeah, Revolt. He lost his bitch
Man,
to the pool
chill.
boy. That's how you know money can't keep the bitch. Bill Gates just showed you money can't keep the bitch. Jeff Bezos just showed you money can't keep the bitch.
It's not. So how valuable were you if she run off with half your bag? But I know some of y'all, how can I put this? I know some of y'all have low self-esteem.
That's really what this comes down to.
So in your mind, you like, well, no, Alex, you shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, he pulled the bitches anyway because he had money. The bitch was just after his money. No. Slow down. There's some women that'll be with you whether you up
Come on, man.
or whether you down, bro. As long as you still the same.
Emphasis on woman.
As long as you got you a real woman and you a real man to that woman.
Emphasis on woman.
That
'Cause
she
it's all about how
value you.
preside. Yes.
She value you
Yes.
at your core as a person.
Yes. As a man.
Yeah,
She
just as a
values
person,
your
as a
core
man.
As a man. She values the essence of your manhood.
She values you as your own individual person. Who makes you you.
Yep.
Your manhood, etc. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm saying you as a fucking person. That she fucking respects you. Whether you up or whether you down.
Talk that shit.
So it don't matter if you got $1 million. It don't matter if you have negative $1 million. There's some bitches out there. There's some women out there that are gonna hold you down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be with you through thick and thin.
Now let's talk.
Let me tell you
unpack
something.
that. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, bro. Like, there's some niggas out there, like some of the incels or whatever. They can't get a girlfriend to save their lives. They can't get any kind of, whether it's a woman they perceive as unattractive, whatever. They get no love for some women. They're going to get no love from women. I can walk you downtown San Antonio right now, and there will be.
You just gave the location.
Huh?
You just gave the location.
No, I'm saying downtown San Antonio. I can walk you around downtown San Antonio. Oh yeah, whatever. Nigga, we everywhere. Nigga, I'm playing. I can walk you downtown San Antonio, bro, and you will see a homeless dude laid up with a homeless bitch.
Talk that shit, Pooh. Talk that shit, Pooh.
She's on the corner with this nigga, taking
shit.
turns holding the signs, but he still got the bitch in pocket.
Talk that shit. Do you know why?
See how many homeless couples are out there, bro?
Come on, man.
She's still valuable in the eyes of this man.
Yep. He's still valuable in the
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
see what I'm saying?
Yes, he is still valuable in the eyes of this woman without $1 and a roof over their head, which is how you know that Kevin Samuel's definition of motherfucking high value man means nothing. I'm gonna tell you why. His definition of a high value man means nothing because ask motherfucking Bill Gates. His definition of high value man means nothing because ask Paul McCartney. His definition of high value man means nothing because ask Jeff Bezos. His definition of high value man means nothing because ask who else got divorced? I don't know, but ask them niggas. Money. Now here's where I'm really about to go in. Just give me a second, y'all. I just need a moment of your time. Hey, have you drank any water yet?
For real.
Hey, have you drank any water yet? Hey, would you mind just going ahead and reaching for that water? I'll give you a second. Go ahead and get that bottle of water. Go ahead and just let me get that glass of water out that fridge. You might have that water system on the house to purify that water. You can get the clean ass water out the sink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. I want to make sure you stay hydrated so you can digest this information easily. You got to stay hydrated so you can digest this information, baby. This ain't no kids game. Yo, so listen, right? So understand the difference of that type of woman that we talking about, because that woman in that situation, that woman that Pooh talked about, where he's like, yo, you see women all the time with homeless niggas, right? Check this, man. That's because she ain't choose the situation. She chose that man.
Come on, man.
She ain't choose that circumstance. She chose that man. She ain't choose that possession. She chose that man. You know what I'm saying? She ain't choose the residence, Pooh. She chose that man.
She chose the car, the clothes.
She ain't choose the threads. Yeah. She ain't choose that foreign.
He ain't got no motherfucking look. He
man,
ain't got pot to piss in. Literally.
Come on, man. She ain't choose that X5. She ain't choose that AMG. She chose that man, bruh.
And I know some of you gonna be like, oh, well, they're on drugs and they're got mental health issues, and that's not true.
No, then don't.
Never been in the streets. There's a lot of normal people that are just going through a tough time, bro.
Hey, first off, for you motherfuckers that's thinking like that with your small-minded ass,
by choice, not
correct.
By force.
And before those people, I want to say this.
Be there, bro.
I want all of our listeners. I want everybody that's hearing me right now, everybody that's been blessed with the sound of my voice that I've been blessed with. You understand me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know why they call they call right now the present, right? Because it's a gift, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's sitting here right now that's been blessed with the sound of my voice, what I want to tell you is that we all, every single one of us, we all one catastrophe away from being on the street. You remember that shit.
Yeah,
the next time you trying to turn your nose up at a motherfucker on the street begging for money, remember we all one catastrophe away from being on the street. The only thing that keeps us is God's mercy, and don't you ever forget that. It ain't nothing that you got to do. It ain't nothing that you doing. God's mercy is maintaining your situation.
You smart.
Yeah,
it ain't 'cause you smart.
You ain't got the wherewithal, nigga. You ain't just that intelligent, nigga. No, God's mercy is maintaining you. You know what I'm saying? And don't you ever think that you bigger than that. Don't you ever give yourself the credit and give yourself the glory. That belongs to God. You know what I'm saying? But what I want you to know is that we can even transcend it beyond somebody that's homeless. Let's just talk about, let's not say, because they can use that as like a hyper example. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's just use LeBron's wife.
She in pockets. She been in pockets since day one.
Let's use LeBron's wife. And I don't know the details of or we can use LeBron. And obviously, I'm relating to celebrities because that's who y'all big head asses is gonna know. So Obama. You know, she chose up with him before he was you know, prolific. You know what I'm saying?
Married.
Yeah. Malcolm X's wife. She chose up with him before he was. You know, understand me? Oh, and I'm gonna go somewhere else with this too. Remind me Malcolm X. So all of these different women, they chose the man, which means what? Now, obviously, they chose this man when he ain't have nothing, and that's why they were blessed to receive the motherfucking manifestation of the results of his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They trusted in him. They choosing shoes that fit. You know what I'm saying? And they chose the man. They didn't choose his circumstance, which is subject to change at any day. Remember what I just said a moment ago? I said that we all one catastrophe away from being on the street. So if we all one catastrophe away from being on the street, and you choose my circumstance, bitch, my circumstance is likely to change like the motherfucking weather, bitch. And when my circumstance changes, will you? You know what I'm saying? When my vehicle downsize, will your love in me also downsize, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. For real.
Is your love in me?
Like on some 21 questions.
Yeah. Girl, you seem to love me now. Would you love me if I was down? Come on, man. If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I ain't smell so good, would you still hug me?
For real. That's that real shit.
Would you be afraid to tell your girls you're feeling me? Come on, man. Like, that's the kind of shit that we talking about. But you choosing his situation and you wondering how you ended up. Hey, your definition of a situationship ain't the real definition of a situationship. The real definition of a situationship is when you have a woman, or even a man for that matter. Let's reverse it. Even a man for that matter. When you have a man or a woman that's choosing, that's endeavoring to get with this other person simply based off of their circumstance. What am I talking about? If I'm sitting here trying to fuck around with this bitch, listen, if you a man and you marry this woman because she look good, nigga, you choosing her circumstances, bruh. That's her circumstances. That shit is likely to change, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That shit we going out the same way we came in, like dust, bruh. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit look great now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it ain't gonna all hold up through the test of time. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be choosing that woman not based off of her exterior, but based off of her interior. You can't choose the bitch based off of her motherfucking driveway. And when she got parked in the driveway, you got to choose this bitch based off the foundation of the house. You understand me? You got to get up in there and see if that bathroom is clean. You understand me? What you mean by her bathroom being clean, Uncle Mike? Nigga, her mind. Nigga, her motherfucking mind, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge this bitch based off of her having a big fucking front yard and a big ass backyard. That's the ass, by the way, and the titties for you slow ass niggas who ain't got the motherfucking mental capabilities. You understand me? To keep up with this motherfucking mental safari that we running through these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't choose her based off of her having a nice ass backyard and front yard, bruh. You got to know what that bathroom looking like. Is the kitchen dirty? You know what I'm saying? If you go up in this house, is the floor cracked? Is the foundation, is the wall shifting? Nigga, you understand me? Cracks all in the walls and shit once you get inside. What's going on with the interior? What's going on with the interior, bruh? You looking on the outside and it look good, and you go inside and turn on the faucet and motherfucker got orange ass water coming out the faucet. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is contaminated. You know what I'm saying? This water in this house is contaminated. You know what I'm saying?
You got mold in this bitch.
Yeah, come on. That's even better. You know what I'm saying?
Hazard, ho.
Yeah, I get up in here. The outside looked real good, but when I got up in here and I had the inspector come through here, you know what I'm saying? He said, you got motherfucking not just mold, but black mold, bitch. He said, this place is inhabitable. Stop. Cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. Yeah, hold up, man. Yeah, I seen the house. That's the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I seen the front yard. That's the titties. I seen the backyard. That's the ass. You know what I'm saying? Had a real nice big house. You know what I'm saying? Had a nice car parked out front. That's the car that the bitch was driving. You know what I'm saying? But when I got up inside and I began to walk around and I did a tour of the house, that's her mind. I realized that she had black mold up in this motherfucker. And this shit is inhabitable, nigga. Yeah, the inspector said this is inhabitable, nigga. He got to motherfucking file this shit with health code violations and shit. Can't nobody be up in here.
Down.
Yeah, he said we got to shut this down. I can't. He said if he don't report it, he's likely to lose his job.
Straight up.
Come on, man. You judge by the exterior, you ain't get to know the interior, and now you locked in with a house that's got black mold, and guess what? Now you can't even resell this shit. You stuck with it. Come on, man. I ain't overcomplicating this, am I?
No.
Hello.
They should know this.
Hello.
If they consider themselves high value, they shouldn't go over their head. You shouldn't be a dummy.
Come on, man. You over here choosing based on the exterior. You got to know about that interior, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that walk through her motherfucking. You got to take that walk down down Mine Drive, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in that vehicle called Intellect. You know what I'm saying? And drive that and cruise down Mine Drive. You know what I'm saying? To see if she got anything going down. It like what's going on? Liquor store, gunshot, nigga.
Weed.
Like hell no. Nigga, ain't no libraries and museums up in this bitch, nigga. Damn, they ain't even doing no gentrification like shit, nigga. You ain't even doing no mental gentrification. This just the hood and this just it. Shit, abandoned buildings, nigga, and gun shops and pawn shops, nigga. Come on, man. So I just wanted to take that time to give the other side of the spectrum for the men, because I'm not just talking about the women here. So look, right? So you got this situation where she choosing your circumstance, bruh. But you can't allow a woman to just choose your circumstance, because when your circumstance or your situation changes, so will she. So will her love for you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have that. And so what I was saying is y'all's definition of situationship really ain't accurate. Situationship is any type of relationship that you find yourself in that's based off of a situation that person has going on. So what do you mean by a situation that person has going on? It might be a woman that decides to get involved with a man simply based off the fact that she knows that he has a high-paying job. It may be the fact that a woman decides to choose up with a man based off the fact that he's an athlete, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he's supposed to be graduating from college and going into the league, or getting out of high school and going into college as an athlete, and he has a lot of potential in that aspect. It could be a woman that sees a man driving a nice car, and this is all interchangeable. You can all switch these sexes around, right? Hey, come on, man. I'm here to give this interchangeable, uncommon information to you. You understand me? So, you know, it might be a vehicle that you see her in, or maybe, you know, you decide, as a female seeing a man, you see him that, oh damn, this nigga dressed, he got a $5,000 unit. Look at this nigga, he dressed. I'm counting it up, I'm adding it up, girl. That's about That's about $4,300 this nigga wearing. I know he paid, girl. He must be on. You know what I'm saying? Or you see the nigga on Instagram and he always showing a penthouse on Instagram, and so you think it's his house. Little do you know, this nigga renting out a B&B because this nigga is unable to get somebody to rent to him, so he got to stay in B&Bs and shit. And you know what I'm saying? The nigga be damn near about to get kicked out, and his situation really, you only know what people show you. And if you choose the exterior, which is what people allow you to see, the exterior is simply what you're allowed to see. Understand that. The exterior of a person is simply what they allow you to see. How I dress, I allow you to see that. How I pick that, I select that. My internal, my characteristics, my principles, my standards, my knowledge, my mental capabilities, all of that is something that there's nothing that I could change about that. It either is or it ain't. I either got it or I don't. I'm A or I'm B. Versus I could be a motherfucking dirty nigga and dress up like a clean nigga real quick to go out to the club. But you get back to my house and I live in a fucking pigsty. I got roaches and shit, but you ain't even know because I was dressed in all white out here at this party. You chose my situation. My current circumstance was a nigga dressed in white looking clean. But you ain't know my ultimate circumstance was a nigga dressed in white looking clean that's going home to a dirty ass house that he shares with 4 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping on a motherfucking me air mattress. Come on, man. So that's what we saying by man of value. If his definition of man of value is something that you agree with, you're agreeing with the fact that your value is dictated by your possessions. Your value is dictated by your current situation.
Or what other people view you as.
Or what other people view you as. Or what other people consider you to be. You understand me? And that's not how what I believe to be a fact. That's not what I believe is healthy. You know what I'm saying? You over here, if you feel that your value is simply based off of what you have, then what that means is that when that leaves tomorrow, you are no longer valuable. Prime example, you take Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, by definition of Kevin Samuels, by Kevin Samuels' definition, is a man of value. Bill Gates is a man of value. Let's say tomorrow, their entire net worth is zero. They have no money. Follow me. They have no money. It's gone. All of their possessions, all of their material possessions, it's all gone. Right? He didn't speak to intellectual capabilities as being a means of value. That's not what he spoke to. That's what I speak to. I believe that intellectual capabilities is definitely a means of value because you can always receive income from that. You can always find a way with knowledge. You can always find a way with information. You understand me? But you can be a fool with money. There's plenty of fools with money. You know what I'm saying? You understand me? You just a rich fool. You don't know what to do with it. Remember my example that I said about the child with $100,000. All they're going to do is just spend it on fucking candy and toys and money. I mean, candy and toys and fucking, whatever the fuck I said. Candy and toys, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But by definition, they had that possession, though. You understand me? So, you know, if you can't allow your possessions to define you. You have to be bigger than your possessions.
Yeah. You got to be bigger than your situation.
You have to be bigger than your situation. You have to be bigger than your position.
Yeah, like that nigga Pimp C said, if I wasn't rapping, baby, I would still be riding Mercedes.
Come on, if I wasn't rapping, baby, I would still be riding Mercedes. Come on, man. That's a hard ass bar right there, man. If let me tell you something, man. Whether I got $3, if I'm rich, word to Larry June, if I'm rich, if I'm broke, bitch, you never will know. You understand me? You will never know. Why? Because I'm still gonna carry myself with the utmost confidence. I still have this information within me. Listen to me. I'm a man of value whether I got $3 million or whether I got $3. I'm a man of value because my value is not dictated by my possessions. My possessions do not dictate my position.
That's a fact.
Shit.
That's a fact.
Bro. Oh. Bro.
Let's go.
Bro. Bro. My possessions do not dictate my position. Come on, dog.
That's a fact.
Yo, I ain't never heard that before, Pooh. That just came to me right now. That came to me through the Palomas.
That's another game. For real.
Come on, man. I said my possessions do not dictate my position. Damn. That's cold. I know I just said it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, if you don't think that was cold, do not allow your positions to dictate. Do not allow your possessions to dictate your position. You understand me? And so understand that if you get that woman based off of your situation, based off of your circumstance, that's fine, as long as you realize that that's the case, right? As long as you realize that, and don't be mad when she blow. You can't be, because she was with you for the circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tony said Frank wouldn't last. Now Frank woman's upstairs packing bags. You understand me? When you live in life as a sponsor, that's essentially what you are. When she choose you for your situation or your circumstance, you a fucking sponsor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Understand that sponsorships are contracts, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Some motherfuckers void contracts all
the time.
Come on, man.
It's a contract.
That's why motherfuckers are in court every day over contract situations.
What does every contract have? What is a fundamental of a basic fundamental of a contract?
It should be an understanding between two parties, mutually agreed upon.
Bet. And it's only for a certain amount of time.
Contractually, yes.
It's only your sponsorship ain't forever.
No, it's not.
Well, technically, there have been niggas that have got lifetime sponsorships, but we ain't talking about them niggas. You ain't them niggas. We're talking about
as far as a man and a woman,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If she doesn't make that contract with God,
that's
she's gonna be, then that's not binding.
Right.
No matter what you put on paper.
So it's fine if you are, well, I mean, I ain't gonna call you a trick, but if you understand me, that's very trickish. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's very trickish. And so if you allow yourself to get involved in this trickish situation, that's fine if you're okay with it, but just don't be mad when the bitch bounce on you when your trickish ass situation changes and you're not able to sponsor her and you're not able to sponsor her to the level that was agreed upon in your motherfucking contract that you had with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to remember. So don't allow your value to be dictated by material possessions, because when those material possessions decrease or motherfucking alleviate and no longer abide in your life, now your motherfucking value has also ceased to exist. And is that the case? I'm going to bring it to you like this. Remember I told you, remind me Malcolm X? I don't even need you to remind me, nigga, because I remember. Malcolm X died broke, nigga. Malcolm X died broke. Where y'all think I'm going with this? Where I'm going with this, Pooh? If Malcolm X died broke, does that change or negate the
he died
level?
Like $300-something in his account. Don't quote me. And then also Tupac, he died with way more money than a lot of people.
No, let's use that as the next example, you motherfucker. Yes, Pooh.
But you cannot deny the value that they brought to humanity.
Exactly.
To a culture, to a
exactly.
people, to people's
10 years
lives.
later, 10 years later, all these years later, we still talking about Malcolm X. We still talking about Tupac, both two of the greatest in all time, and they're both in their own respect.
They are icons.
And they did not die rich
at all.
So that is an example that Uncle Mike is giving you to prove that money does not dictate your value as a man, because Tupac died damn near in debt. And we see that he's still valuable and that we still hold him up high. Malcolm X died broke. As far as what we would compare to the works that he did and the money that moved around him, he died broke. We can just say that with all due respect to both individuals and their estates, they died broke, right? In comparison to the work and energy that they contributed to mankind, they died broke, right? However, we all agree that they are fucking legends in both of their own respects. That's how we know that money don't make you motherfucking valuable as a man, bruh. Come on, man. How many more examples y'all want us to give?
For real.
How many more examples do you want Uncle Mike and Tupac to give?
Come on, man.
Like, dude, if money listen to me. If
money is everything you got going for you, man,
then you fucked up in the game.
Yeah.
Then you fucked up in the game, because guess what? What you saying that your value depends on is a piece of paper that can be burned in a fire.
Yeah.
A piece of paper that can be burned in a fire. You know what I'm saying? You got to be bigger than that. You got to be bigger than your material possessions, because they're just possessions, and they can rot, and they can burn, and they can rust, and they can be here today and gone tomorrow.
Even the ancient Egyptians, you know, they were buried with their riches and stuff. But do you think they took that shit with them? Like, literally? No. That shit don't cross over with you to the spirit realm. However y'all believe or whatever. That shit is just material. It's not real. And you shouldn't worship mammon. Money and shit is good, is great, like you need it. But if that's the only thing at your core that you bring a value to people, so I mean, money helps as far as like you can pay somebody's rent, somebody's in a tough situation, yeah. But that means nothing if you don't give them a kind word and they value you enough to be like, damn, this person really looked out for me, to helping me out. I'm gonna make sure that I always, I respect them. You know what I'm saying? Above all, they didn't have to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? You could help somebody else. Like, man, fuck you, nigga. Yeah, you gave me $1,000 for some rent. Who gives a fuck? Like, man, you still a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm gonna just speak simply. If you's a fuck nigga, or if you's a dirty bitch, or if you's a bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you have money and then you come into some money, that doesn't change the fact that you a dirty bitch or a bitch ass nigga or a fuck nigga. You just a fuck nigga with money. You just a bitch ass nigga with money. You just a dirty ass bitch with money now. You know what I'm saying? It's your behavior, it's your characteristics that sanctify you. You know what I'm saying? Money don't sanctify you between high value and low value. You understand me? It's your principles, it's your standards, it's your behavior, it's the information that you have to give. It's how you carry yourself when people aren't watching. When people are watching, it's the example that you set forth. It's the legacy that you leave that speaks to your value. How long are people going to talk about you when you leave? How many people did you put on? How many people did you bless with love offerings? And when I say love offerings, I'm not meaning in the sense of your religiosity. I mean in the sense of love, in the sense of energy, in the sense of information. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of true love, like who have you blessed, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, value is subjective. Value ain't always dollars and cents. It's how you make people feel. It's how you make people believe in themselves, love themselves. That you spent time with somebody, invested in somebody emotionally, or just uncommon information, or just, shit like that. Because there's some stuff people have done for me and said to me and other kind of shit that I can't really put no dollar amount on.
Come on, man.
But it was valuable.
Valuable as fuck. The most valuable things the most valuable things in life cannot be quantified.
No.
You understand me? But excuse me, the most valuable things in life cannot be monetized.
No.
You're unable to quantify the monetization of the most valuable things in life that life has to offer. And what do I mean by that? I mean by things like he just said, gems, information that keeps on blessing you for all the years to come. Information that although you told me this 20 years ago, I still have a way to turn that information into motherfucking me currency and into income 20 years later. You told me that and it was just something that I'm still able to apply in all these different lanes. You get what I'm saying? There's no cap that I'm able to put on this on the monetization of this information that I've been blessed with. And that's how you know again that being a man of value is not something that has anything to do with money. Now, we ain't gonna act like you could be a bum motherfucking Oscar the Grouch ass nigga, you understand me, sleeping on but it's not defined. The definition is not, you understand me? It's not a part of the definition to say that you gotta have a penthouse, or you gotta drive a foreign, or you gotta do this as a job, or there's niggas that got CDLs that's men of value.
They make a lot of money.
You understand me? And that's a prime example of how looking to the exterior is not going to always give you a clear understanding of the interior. You might see a nigga at Walmart and he over here dressed in some jeans and some damn boots and woo. You see him driving a truck. Little do you know, this nigga earning a motherfucking me $20,000 a month driving his fucking truck. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm dressed down. I'm in between trucks right now. I'm in between drops right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm dressed like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just like to dress down. Some niggas don't. Come on, man. Don't let the appearance be the interference.
Yeah, just because a nigga ain't wearing suits all day. I know some niggas that make a lot of money and they in some basketball shorts. I'm trying to hit that mod first.
The what?
That mod.
You gotta eat first?
Yeah. I mean, I'll take a shot or whatever. Take a couple shots, but that mod, I'm trying to... Or something, nigga.
So yeah, man, we definitely wanted to take this time.
But we also, not to cut you off, we also want y'all to invest in yourselves monetarily.
Yes, this isn't us trying.
Yeah, don't improve on yourself.
Yeah, listen. They say more money, more problems. Look, them problems I don't mind. You understand me? We not trying to act like to go out here and not have it. We're not trying to act like you know.
We're not saying be a good person and don't invest in yourself.
Yeah, we are not saying not to go out here because listen, if y'all done listen to me before, you know that I done preached to you. Hey, save your money so your money can save your ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And don't be afraid to invest in yourself.
Correct. If you want the best thing to invest in is yourself. You are your best asset.
You are valuable.
Yes.
You're your high value man.
Yes.
Yes. Invest in yourself.
I told the punk bitch, I'm the catch. You know what I'm saying? Listen. So all we saying though is we definitely aren't trying to negate and act like you don't need to have money or like money's not important or not to save or anything like that. We just saying not to allow your material possessions to define you. That is all that Uncle Mike and Pooh is saying. And we also are letting you know that if you get into an encounter with a woman who is choosing you or choosing to be involved with you based on what you were in possession of, just know that has an expiration date set on it. There's an expiration date set on it. What's the expiration date, Uncle Mike? The expiration date on your circumstance. The expiration date that's set on your situation. Because we all have ups, downs, and turnarounds. You understand me? We all bounce. We all have fault. We all fall off. You know what I'm saying? But when the bitch chose you for your circumstance, she ain't gonna be there for the bounce back. Come on, man. She ain't gonna be there for the bounce back, man.
Because why? Bitch can always find a better situation.
Exactly.
But not always a better man.
Exactly.
Look, you can always find you some better pussy. You can always find you some pussy, but you can't find a better bitch sometimes.
Come on, man. So think about this, man. Think about this. Apply it. Unpack this. We know we gave y'all a lot. This was a very unpopular opinion with some uncommon information, and we want y'all to be able to apply it. And we want y'all to be able to apply this. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we love you. You know what I'm saying? Why do we love you? Because God loves us, you know what I'm saying? And we love you too, man. And God loves you too, man. And we want the best for you. We want the best for our people. We want the best for our listeners. You know what I'm saying? We not one of these, we ain't game hoarders. Nigga, we got this game and we gonna share it. We gonna put it forth. You know what I'm saying? Reach one, teach one. You understand me?
Everybody.
Pay it forward. You understand me? So yeah, man, we want y'all to have this information. Pooh, you got anything else you want to tell these dog lip hoes?
Man, read scripture. Love yourself. Invest in yourself.
Drink some water, man.
And to keep it real, Twitter, Instagram, even YouTube. All these life coaches, people, yeah, they got some gems, but ain't no more gems than the scripture. Scripture got way more gems. And then also, log out and go outside and go talk to real people. You'll see that life in real life is way different than all that internet goofy shit.
For sure.
Sometimes you got to get your base and your bearing back, log off the internet, and go outside.
For sure. Don't allow the internet to define you. You know what I'm saying? Fasting from the internet. As we've told you before, again, I don't mean to sound redundant, but Uncle Mike and Poopak, we definitely have preached to you before, letting you know the importance of doing social media fasts.
Should I get this hoe delivered?
Yeah. Delivered. You know what I'm saying? Doing social media fasts is definitely valuable to do so. It'll tell you on the thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, so there's definitely value in that. And hey, I I'm not even. I'm gonna let that marinate with y'all. Pooh, I like how Pooh said that, man. We hope that you live for as long as you want and never want for as long as you live. Love. Very peaceful podcast. Respect the youth, them. Blood fire. Your Gulf Coast player partner Pooh and your Uncle Mike want to thank your punk ass for tuning in to the Very Peaceful Podcast. This message was brought to you in part by our plant-based partners over at Earth Burger, as well as our champagne provider over at Whole Foods. We hope that you live for as long as you want and never want for as long as you live. Straight up, skibbity bebop, skibbity boo.